When it comes to small to no crew productions, efficiency is everything, and every piece of gear has to earn its place. And in this video, I'll show you why having a small, portable, and flexible lighting kit is essential for getting high-quality, professional results. If you want to light smarter, shoot better, and create commercial quality work without a big crew, you're in the right place. This channel is all about real-world filmmaking for real-world creators. Welcome to the channel. I'm Robert, a Charleston-based director of photography and commercial photographer with over 2 decades of experience in advertising, marketing, and creative media production. Here on the channel, you'll find behind-the-scenes filmmaking tutorials, lighting breakdowns, and production insights designed to help you grow your skills as an independent videographer or small production team. Whether you're building your own video production business or just want to learn how to light and shoot like a pro, this channel will help you get there. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you know that my wife is a producer, and together we've been running our own full-service production business full-time since 2013. We're originally from Southern California, but moved to Charleston, South Carolina right before COVID hit. For the vast majority of our work, we produce our own projects, and we work closely with businesses, brands, and agencies. But we also will occasionally each freelance and jump on other productions, which I'll get into more in a future video. Most recently, she produced a cover shoot for GQ magazine with Danny McBride. Aside from the photographer, she not only sourced the entire crew, which consisted of a team of about 15 to 20 people, that all ranged from grips, gaffers, PAs, and even a food stylist. She also handled all of the pre-production, which helped everyone get on the same page, ensuring that everything played out as it should, making for a smooth, fun, and successful shoot day. Sure, I'm biased, but she's extremely good at what she does, and I've never seen anyone operate as efficiently or be as thorough as she is. Over the years, I've tried a lot of different cases and lighting kits, but I wanted something that was simple, flexible, and easy to deploy. On most of my shoots, I'm handling camera, lighting, and audio, so I need gear that's compact, organized, and ready to go. That's why I built my grab-and-go lighting kit around the Pelican 1615 air case. It's lightweight for its size, incredibly durable, and the built-in wheels make it easy to transport through airports, parking lots, or long hallways when I'm shooting on location. And, like any Pelican case, it's weather-sealed and tough enough to handle whatever a production day throws at it. Inside, I'm using the padded divider system, which keeps everything neat, protected, and easy to access. I wanted to build this case out with lights that I already owned, so this setup currently holds my 3-light interview kit, plus a few accessories that make it versatile enough for almost any small commercial shoot. I'm running 2 of the Nanlite Forza 60Bs. I love these little lights, and I use them all the time for splashes of light throughout a scene. I recently used them on this commercial shoot, which called for a simple and clean look that would read as a naturally lit scene. These shots were all lit using the lights in this case. No big trucks, no heavy gear, just smart, efficient lighting that travels easily and delivers consistent results. So here's some footage from that job, which is a great example of just how powerful a small and lightweight kit like this is to have in your arsenal. Even though I'm shooting close to wide open here, if I didn't add light to the scene, it wouldn't have looked anything like this, which you can see in this BTS photo. Unfortunately, I don't have any BTS footage from this job, but I think you get the idea from these photos, and I can talk you through my setup. So in play here are my 3 interlocking 7-foot stands, and in the middle of this frame, I've got the X100 pushing right up into the ceiling. This light served to lift the ambient levels of the space in which we were shooting. As you can see, there isn't much space at all between my subjects and the wall behind them. So to help create the illusion of more depth, I created a shadow side of the image by using this light as a far side key. This helped give me some nice separation and create a bit of a 3D pop. Something to think about here is to not be afraid of using hard light in your scenes. Everyone always seems to be hammering diffusing your light and using soft light whenever possible. Soft light certainly has its place, but our eyes are used to seeing hard light all the time. Now, I'm not saying to blast your subject with a hard light, but think about experimenting with it on your next job. You might be surprised how much better your frame looks when using a hard light in the right way. By the kitchen, there was a little pass-through opening that led to a small dining area. And out there, I've placed my other Nanlite Forza with the Fresnel attachment, and this light served as the main motivation for the scene. I wanted it to read as daylight streaming through a window, and I'm happy with the look that I was able to achieve here. A big thing to note is the importance of having your lighting ratios correct. These shots work because I'm not just unintentionally blasting the subject with multiple hard light sources from different directions. I've carefully dialed in my exposure by adjusting my camera settings and the output of each of my lights to give me precisely what I wanted. If you're not careful, this can easily get away from you, leaving you with a scene that just feels off and doesn't look real. Each fixture should have a purpose and a reason for playing a part in your scene. This is a skill that I first learned and developed many years ago with flash photography, where I would use strobe lights to accentuate my subject for portraits, whether that was in the studio or on location. This was long before Instagram, and nowadays it seems like everyone relies on filters to create a unique look, but back when I started, we did everything in camera. This is something that took a long time to get good at, but the more you practice and experiment, the better you'll get. So back to the 16-15, I keep both the reflector dishes and the Fresnel attachments in the case too, which give me the option to create more focused, punchy light when I need to add shape or separation to a scene. One of the things I like most about this setup is how fast it is to build and break down. My biggest factor when thinking about building this kit was the ability to fit the stands in the case. I wanted this kit to be an all-in-one inclusive kit, to the point where the only other gear that I would need would be a camera and a tripod. So the kit includes 3 interlocking light stands, which I've talked about here on the channel before. I own the larger version of these stands that extend up to 8 feet, and they've been fantastic. So when building this case out, I purchased a set of these smaller stands specifically for this kit, which you can see fit perfectly in this case. These particular stands extend up to 7 feet, which I've found to be more than adequate for both sit-down interviews, and they even work if my subject is standing. So with these 3 stands and 3 bicolor LED fixtures, I'm able to quickly adjust for any lighting scenario and go from tungsten to daylight, or match anything in between. Each light is compact, lightweight, and can be mounted practically anywhere, on a stand, a clamp, or even tucked into tight spaces where larger fixtures just won't fit. By using these smaller fixtures, I'm able to carry more lights with less weight. This setup isn't perfect, but for me, at the moment, it comes pretty close. I'm sure it will evolve over time as I may pick up another Forza 60 or the new 200-watt bicolor fixture from Zhiyun. There's no question that larger and more powerful fixtures have their place, but my entire goal with this case was to maximize space and ease of portability. With larger fixtures, the reflector dish, power cords, and ballast would not only add to the overall weight, but significantly limit what I could carry. This setup gives me a ton of flexibility, from creating punchy, directional light to soft, even illumination for interviews. These lights are small, powerful, and easy to mount just about anywhere, which makes them perfect for travel and location work. The last key piece of this kit is a set of interlocking bars that let me create a quick 4 or 6 foot diffusion frame. It's a very simple setup, but it gives me the ability to build a large, soft key light on location, perfect for interviews, product work, or creating flattering, natural-looking light indoors. That means I can shoot a light through it to create a large, soft light source, ideal for portraits or interviews when I want a clean, professional look. The goal with this kit was simple: to have everything I need to produce great lighting on location, organized, protected, and ready to roll at a moment's notice. When I roll up to a set with this case, I know I have everything I need to create professional lighting, whether I'm shooting a talking head, a lifestyle spot, or a behind-the-scenes segment. For me, this kit represents a balance between portability and performance. It's compact enough to fly with, but powerful enough to handle serious commercial work. And having everything organized in a single case means I spend less time digging for gear and more time focused on what really matters: creating great images. So if you're a small production team, a traveling DP, or a solo shooter looking to simplify your lighting setup, the Pelican 1615 Air Case might be worth a look. For me, the Pelican 1615 has been the perfect all-in-one solution for keeping my lighting gear mobile, flexible, and production ready. Let me know down in the comments what your lighting setup is and how you transport it to set. Thanks for watching.